Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Synchronicity number 9, brought to you by Synchronicity Gaming. My name is Bear. Of course, as you can see on the screen, it'll be a solo cast kind of day today. I do welcome you all for this fun, as you can see from if you've been playing Fortnite, the Fortnitemares event. Fun little zombies. Of course, want to let you all know. Again, this is brought to you by GameSync Esports or GameSync. You can check them out over at gamesync.gg or gamesync.us. Of course, you can see everything posted over on Discord, discord.gg/GameSync. See everything that's going on, everyone that we've got going in on this. It's going to be an interesting type of day. This is, of course, the second to last Synchronicity we have until the end of the year. So next week will be the last one. Next weekend being, I believe that is the 8th. So November 8th is the last one of the year, and that one, just to let everyone know that is around, we are thinking about making that one a little interesting on the prize pool, making it a little bit higher than normal. Because I know right now it's $25 prize pool today, but we've got some people talking as a last hurrah for the end of the year. Might make that one a maybe close to a triple digit number on the prize pool. So definitely something to keep an eye out for. I am looking over in the chat. I do see Shadow there. Hey Bear, did you see the 2 elims I got last tournament? I did check out the VOD, of course. I wasn't around last week. I had a family thing to deal with. But, you know, I'm glad Sai was able to run it by himself and he got everything going on. Everything went well. I did see you popped off a little bit in the tournament. I did check out the VODs. I mean, it looks like today we have about this, I wouldn't say the same. I know we have quite a bit of returners, which is awesome. I know Shadow, you, I believe, are in the Discord right now. We do have Shottle. We do also have, I think I saw Troster in there. We have the Shadow, or if I remember, the Shadow Trio, I believe is how they went by, or they had Shadow in their name. I'm not, or no, Speedy. Speedy was the trio that we had in there. So that is also an awesome thing to have. I mean, right now we're just hanging out, we're waiting as we get everybody set up, going through orientation, everything like that. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm excited for this one. Just because it's going to be an interesting little style to it because of the fact that we are in the Fortnitemares event. Currently, of course, when people die, they become ghosts. So what are we going to be doing instead of it being the normal mode where if you die, you die. That's the end of it. Now we're actually, for this weekend only, since of course the event does end tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make it to where if you die, you become a ghost. Of course, you can't res yourself because, of course, if you pick up 5 weapons, you come back to life and you can keep pushing on through. If you die, and you can get kills as a zombie, and if you do, of course, those points go to you, but your placements are set at your first death. So, of course, you got to keep that in mind. Of course, you don't want to die, but if you do die, you still have that second chance to come back and try and kill somebody and keep those points going up. Because, of course, I believe we still have the same type of rules when it comes to points itself. First place is 50, second place 30, third place is 20, fourth is 10, and, of course, fifth is 5. And anything after that, sixth and below, no point placements, but you still get that 4 points of kills. So you got to keep that in mind. This is going to make things a little bit more interesting for this weekend. I don't know. I'm excited to see how everyone goes. Of course, we've got our returners, our winning returners. We have Ram and we have Shottle, the 2 people that everyone hunts for when it comes to when it comes to just trying to make them just to give them a hard time just so they can't get those placement points. I mean, the week before that I was casting, it was an intense week of just constant fighting when people knew it was shuttle or if it was ram in a certain area. So hopefully it goes off, it pops off again like today. I would be ecstatic for it because I don't know about everybody else, but I like action. I like people that just push out and aggro and just hit that W key or even hitting the sticks forward, just pushing into the fight itself. Oh man, I am ready. I'm ready for today. But it looks like we are just waiting. I know if you guys are in the Discord right now, you do have the amazing Kanu GameSync. He is the admin when it comes to Fortnite. He's getting everyone orientated and letting everybody know. I am looking over the chat. I do see Army Cool. I'm glad to see that you re-signed up, and I think I heard that you may have changed your you may have changed your name in game to be a little, going after a certain somebody in game, if I remember. How's it going, Army Cool? I'm excited to see how you do this week as well. I mean, I don't know if you caught it, but this week is going to be interesting with the zombies with Fortnite. But next week is where you've got a place because that prize pool. I mean, I might throw some money in. I know another person. We've got some people talking about throwing some more donations in that pool, making that close to maybe $100. I mean, you never know. Got to keep an eye out for it. And I'm seeing Shadow got those 2 limbs last tournament for you, Bear. I do appreciate it. I know I wasn't there to cast with Sai. Sai was by himself, but sadly, Sai is not here with me today, so I will be doing it solo. So bear with me, but I'm excited to see what you do today, Shadow. I mean, this is going to be an interesting one because I don't know if you've played a lot of the Fortnite just today itself or just in general since the events came out. It makes things really interesting because, I mean, it's just like the Warzone zombies. If you have a bunch of people, shadows, and zombies, they're coming at you. I mean, you only can do so much with a pump without having to switch to another gun, so it's going to be an interesting one. But, I mean, I'm looking over here and I'm looking at the Discord. I mean, I see a lot of names. I see Itty Bitty Boy. Of course, we see Purple Kid is Spooky. I think it looks like he changed his name a little bit because I remember TTV Purple Kid. We got Ram. We got Shottle. We got Sparky. Sparky looks familiar. Speedy Bullet, of course, one of the Speedies from the trio. Troaster. We have Troaster in here. And I'm excited to see how they do. And then, of course, we've got the OG. We've got C Army Cool. I mean, it's gonna be an interesting one so far. I'm excited for it. And as I'm reading over, I'm gonna have my anime redemption arc. I mean, you already had your training arc. You're already back at the dojo, just getting some reps in, getting some training in, breaking some sweat, and then gonna come back in the next arc, and it's just gonna be redemption arc. Shadow's just gonna come in all yoked and just like, I'm ready to go. But I mean, it's gonna be it's going to be an interesting one. Oh, as you can see, Sparky, I'm about to cop this dub. I see that. I like that. I like that aggressive, that cockiness. I mean, you got to back it up, Sparky, but I'm excited to see you. I mean, Ram and Shottle, those are the 2 that you got to be hunting for. And I don't know if anyone knows, but I don't know if actually, I don't even know if Shottle even runs the same strat like he did last time. I mean, the man runs a helicopter and just hunts people down, so you got to keep that in mind. The llama on Xbox. Hey man, I appreciate it. We see the 5 biddy donation. We do appreciate it. Oh man. Looks like we're just getting everybody in right now. Of course, everyone's getting the code to jump into the custom lobby here. Oh, it's gonna be an interesting one. Of course, as you know, some of the map has changed to go with the zombie. Just the breaking point Halloween event. Of course, you got ghosties, you got things like that, all Halloween theme. But we are, and I don't know, I don't know if Kanu has said, but of course, with the map, with how we're playing it, with the number of players that we have, we're only going to be doing the north side of the map itself. So everything above Swamp and above Authority, everything after that, if you go below, as long as the circle is pushing that way, then you're all good. But on the initial drops, top north of the map. So you got to keep that in mind. But I'm seeing here, Llama did give me a chuckle. I donated 5 cents. I mean, hey, every penny helps when it comes to it. I'm ready to see. I'm ready to see you guys pop off. I mean, there's some names I haven't seen in a while, and there's some new names. I'm ready just to see people pop off and just make a mess of this game right now, because I want to see the last person die, and you just see nothing but zombies, just the Midas shadows just coming at you, because then that just makes you panic even more. Shottle, I see you, buddy. How are you doing today? Today will be the day, Shadow. Yes, today will be the day. That's what I like to hear. No giving up. No surrender. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. But of course, like you guys know, 4 rounds. We're going to be doing 2 NA West and then another NA East. Of course, we got players on both regions, so we got to get that go there. Who's my projection? Oh, studio. That's a good question. I mean, I'm always pushing for Shadow, aka Tigress. I'm always pushing for Shadow to try and get in that top spot. But I mean, I'm kind of feeling Ram. I'm kind of feeling Ram for number 1, because Ram was popping off. But I mean, Shottle's always been my boy when it comes to just constant fighting, constant placements. I mean, the last turn, not last week, but the week before, I think Shottle pulled 14 kills, 14 elims just off out of the first, I think the first 2 or 3 games. I think the first game he only popped off a little bit, but then the second and third match, when we went from NA West to NA East, man was just racking up kills, just hovering. As soon as he saw somebody, pushed out towards him and just knocked him out. Didn't give him any time to react. And that's what I want to see. But I think I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna go with Shottle for number 1. Man, looking at these names, I mean, Troster's in here. He was a big name from Carlsbad. That was something we were seeing a lot of when it came to a lot of hype. Troster's another one that we can get in here. Of course, Troster's the dope kid. I don't know if anyone knows, but I mean, his mom works in the gaming scene, so he does get that love from his family when it comes to gaming and things like that. Getting free peripherals, you know. I mean, he's got the SteelSeries hookup. I mean, Troster, if you're watching, or if your mom's watching, I mean, like, help a brother out. Like, I'm rocking SteelSeries all around my desk. I got SteelSeries headset and everything, peripherals, but help a brother out. I mean, some things can get expensive, but I mean, it looks like we got 15 players in the queue here. I think we're still just waiting on everyone here, just so I can get the green check from Kanu here. But we do have 15 here, so I'm going to go ahead and hit that start match. Of course, you're going to hear the new music. Lovely Fortnite. As we're waiting here. Of course, it's not going to show up on stream as of yet with the bot until, of course, our lovely bot lands to the ground nice and safe, and we get that first what are we talking about? That first spectator. That's what we want to see. But of course, right now we're just hanging out, checking out people's skins. Of course, I mean I can see the bot, but you guys can't. I mean I can't. I gotta be a little selfish. Of course. Again, like I said, we're always going north of the map. So anything above authority or what used to be authority. And then after that, we're gonna pop in, see that first spectator. Of course, we're seeing people jump out of the bus, thanking the bus driver. You always gotta thank the bus driver. That's always something we gotta do. Of course, now as we deploy, just waiting here, land down nice and safe. I mean, gotta be somewhat nice to the bot here, but can't let anybody elim him. Can't let that happen. But I'm hoping. I'm curious. I mean, I'm kind of hoping we get Army Cool as the first spectator. Give him some love. But as you can tell, when it comes to spectating, when we go back in, we are a shadow, so we have to wait even longer to get into somebody. Of course, gotta let them kill us, sadly, in the end. Let's see here. Who are we spectating? YouTube Blitz. That is a name I am not familiar with, but I mean, we're going to let that go through. Of course, we see things popping off, a little fight, back and forth, build, fight, pumps, see some splashes popping off. Not bad, not bad. He's really trying to get that little angle peek, that little one tap on the head, but of course, ooh, he's trying to hide out. He knows he's got that, gets that 24 shield pump, but he's getting beamed out. Oh, shuttle. Shuttle, no. YouTube Blitz. I'm flabbergasted. That was a quick little trade between them. Of course, he got the 24 shield tag. Oh, but a zombie's coming back for him. Oh, hey! I don't know if anyone else is ready for that, but Shadow comes back with the revenge as the Midas Army Shadow and takes out YouTube Blitz, tells him, "You're coming with me, buddy." Joins him in the Shadow Realm, as I like to say. But as, of course, we're now spectating Shadow here as a zombie, as a Shadow, sorry. Of course, we can't really do much, of course, until he dies. And if everyone does remember, when it comes to being a Shadow, of course, you can revive yourself by eating 5 guns. But we are, of course, not letting that be implemented in here. But, I mean, Shadow got knocked out 14th place, if I remember, but he still got an elim, so he still got those points. So now we're just hanging out here. I'm a little, I don't know what anyone else is. Be like, hey, Shadow, come on, let's keep pushing. Looks like Shadow's just taking in the scenery, looking around. Original Llama shotgunning apple in a bag. That's another elim right there. Only 10 players remaining. Original Llama takes out YouTube Blitz's Shadow. So now he is officially out of there. It looks like Shadow's just trying to keep an eye out for people. 10 people remaining. He's just on the border of the zone. Of course, he's just trying to utilize the Shadow's movement by the extra jump and boost movement. see what we can do here. Looks like he's still pushing out. Oh, looks like somebody popped out of the rift. Ooh. Does he have an eye on him, though? Got some question marks popping up on the hill. Oh, somebody just got noticed. He does see that somebody is fighting over. Let's see. I'm kind of curious. Oh, and I'm looking over at the chat. YouTube Blitz. I'm Llama Game Boy, by the way. Alrighty, that is a new name. I did see the YouTube Blitz. Oh, Troster takes out OG Purple. OG is now out. That was his ghost, I believe. 9 people remaining. Still no placement points, but I mean, this is game 1 of 4. I think Shottle, I think he's just playing the waiting game. He knows it's the edge of circle. He's just hanging out. But I mean, the fact that he got the returning kill on YouTube Blitz, he came back down, smacked the ground, and just started beating him. He didn't have a chance. It kind of startled him, it looked like. But that was quick. I can't blame him on that. He wanted his revenge. But we are still sitting 9 people remaining. Only 2 ghosts, only 2 shadows currently alive right now. So we're gonna. Oh, is he starting to move? Starting to make moves? Oh, nope. We're gonna take a nice cozy little hangout in a bush here, as he of course keeps an eye out for any kind of movement. He can't of course go full out pushing because of course being a zombie or being a shadow, you have no guns and you have no armor. So if you just outright push somebody as a shadow and they've got something long range, you are pretty much just signing your death certificate, which is interesting. Would you be signing your own death certificate as a shadow as you've already died? Original Llama, no! Takes out Shadow, Awakened Tigress Shadow, no! No! Oh no, Tigress, you lasted so long, 9th place. Oh, can you get your revenge? Get your revenge. Oh, we got a new marker on there. Looks like he's pinpointing people. Trying to keep an eye out. Tigress, I'm telling you, I want to see it. My power went out. No, Ram. Oh, no. You hate to see it. Oh, we got Stark's Unibeam, and look like. Oh, here he comes. Here he goes. Here he goes. He's coming in for it. Oh, I don't. You guys can't see me, but I'm scrunched in. Oh. Oh. Oh, Shottle. He's trying. I'm sorry if anything to do. Ram, honestly, you might need to reach out to Kanu. That might be a question for him here. But I see Troster eliminated another. Oh, what? What is? Stark was a mistake, apparently. Oh no, that's not what you want to hear. I'm very curious when it comes to Shottle here. He is making some interesting plays. He, of course, is watching this build fight go on. But he is also... He's taking his time. He knows he can't really do much. BS Ram, as Aggregati has graciously helped me out here. Yeah, reach out to Kanu GameSync in our Discord. And and we can see what we can do about that as far, because yeah. Oh, shuttle. Oh no. Oh, Twister takes out Shottle in the end, but Shottle does get an elim either way. But look at all this loot for Twister here. This is a new name. This is a new face we like to see here. Oh, takes out Cheech again. Oh, takes out all the traps. Very smart. Oh, gets another zombie on him. Twister, come on, brother or sister, in person. Oh, you're hurting me. You're hurting everybody. 5th place, still in that contention for placement points, but so far, I think they're looking at maybe 4 or 5 elims right now. Oh, does have somebody behind them. Gets a little build fight to get above them. Ooh. Oh, gets a 90 beam on the shield. He's trying to get that pump over. Gets tagged a little bit. Loses 40 shield on that pump. Oh, gets another 30 tag. I think that's full shield crack. Nope, he does have some splashes. Oh, man. Sky Brody, appreciate the sub. Looking over at the side. Gratitudes and everything to you. Oh, he does take some fall damage. Oh no, Twister. That's not what we like to see. Has no splashes. I think he's looking at the Unibeam again. Oh! My stomach is tightening right now because of just... Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Come on, Twister. Still in the top 5. Keep those wall edits up there. He's really trying. He's out of wood, but he's still got plenty of stone and he's got plenty of metal. He does have Unibeam again. Wait. Shottle. Oh, is that who I think it is? Shottle is trash. is that Army Cool? Is that who I think it is? Shottle, are you gonna take that from Army Cool? You gonna show him up next game? Oh, gets another Unibeam. Oh. Good play by Twister. Knows that we have Shottle is trash, but I believe that is Army Cool. But oh no! Army Cool, aka Shottle is trash, takes him out anyway, hunts him down. Oh man, Gold Spaz. He's got Unibeam. He's also got the Witch's Broom and a Gold Scar. Doesn't take the broom, knows that he doesn't really have to. Top 4. Twister takes 5th place. We do have some ghosties Twisters trying to break out some stuff there. Shadow, you betcha. That's what I like to see. I mean, I heard from Kanu before we had the tournament, when we had the check-ins, that Army Cool. Yeah, that's Army. Yeah. He was going out. You were talking to him earlier. I mean, I gotta give it to him. He is kind of popping off. He's, of course, he doesn't really have anyone around him right now. Top 4, no shadows. No shadows to look at now. Oh, man. Looks like we're just gonna hang out here. 80 ping ain't nice. Yeah. That's the one thing when it comes to East Coast and West Coast. We do play the first 2 games on NA West, and then we swap them over the East, and that's when we see like Shottle and a few others. I believe the Speedy Boys are on the East Coast, but Carry Knight 25 points ain't horrible. No, it is not. For that first game placements, when it comes to that, even just kills and placements, that's good points. All right. Looks like he's just taking out a bunch of Stark's bots. Just trying to get some, looks like, oh! And looks like he's just taking them out just to keep them on the ground so he's not getting beamed at while he might get into a fight. But it looks like right now we're just hanging out. Gold Og now. Swaps out the gold scar for the gold Og. Interesting. 80 ping because this is west, so just waiting for east. Yeah, Carrie, I understand. Of course, I am a West Coast person, but that's, yeah, the first two games NA West and going into NA East. Like I said, that's when things start to pop off for the East Coast players. There are a lot more, but we got to keep it at least somewhat fair for everybody. It looks like Army is just gonna take some extra time here. He knows he's got free time. Just get some extra materials. But right now, he's just hanging out. He's hanging out, doesn't really have to do much, but just wait for the next circle. This is a fairly large circle still for 4 people, so I mean, he's just, right now, we're just playing the waiting game here. Let's see. I'm looking over at the chat a little bit. Shadow coming in with this game is just a warm up. Just you wait. I'm telling you, I'm waiting for that redemption arc. I'm waiting for it. Macho Man Randy Savage. I got no points because I'm on East gameplay. I'm sorry. That's the name of the game when it comes to playing on the NA West and for the 2 games early. I mean, we gotta just wait until the next one more game at NA West. And then we go into the NA East, and that's when you guys start to pop off. I know how it is. I'm a West Coast person, but I know ping is everything when it comes to build battles and just fighting itself. Any type of FPS. But looks like we got Army now finally getting in, pushing in on people. Oh, he's just trying to break out to get in, but of course they're quick to edit to keep those ceilings, but does not get this one. Looks like he's a level below. He's trying to take advantage using the unibeam, but he is getting beamed out. Oh, from the tower up above. Very, very interesting. Was not expecting somebody to be on there, but of course. Man. See what Cool does. I wonder who's up on that hill there. Makes me a little interesting. I'm a little interested. I mean, we only have 4 players, so he has 1 under him and 1 in the tower out north. He wants to take advantage. Oh, I think he might have saw another build in front of him. Yep. Or no, that was his old build. Sorry about that. Oh, but he is heading back to his old build. It is closer into the zone. And I'm seeing here, Shadow, I'll be fine, trust. No, Shadow, I always have, it's usually with you, whenever it came to anything where you get knocked out early on the first game, you come back with just vengeance. Just popping off. So I have a feeling this next game, even if it's NA West, I'm still going to see you pop off. But he does take the slip, get a better placement here, looking down. Not seeing anybody. Little curious. Looks like we're gonna take a quick break in the bathroom, hang out. Little interesting, a robot jumping into a porta potty. Oh, here we go. We have shots above him. That's what I like to see here. Army Cool getting as many materials as he can, because of course metal materials are better materials in the end. For anyone that is new to Fortnite, metal and brick take longer to solidify and to fortify itself, but in the end they do have higher health. Ooh. Apple in the bag. I see that killed Stark and went in the vault and got. Oh, sorry to hear that. I mean, it's a tough one when it comes to not being able to build, because that's kind of your lifeblood right there. But maybe this next game we'll see you pop off again, get that start kill, and then actually pop off with everything. Oh, but it looks like somebody built a. Ooh, got somebody. Can he go duck hunting? Ooh, does get a 34 tag on the shield. Hawk Burst. I believe he is in the bush. I mean, smart play. He can't be shot in or shoot out, but he is safe for a little bit. Ooh, but it looks like he's going to try and unibeam. Not in the bush. Interesting. Where did this man go? Sneaky, sneaky. Oh, see. So we got somebody playing the edge of Stark Industries' little circle. Smart play, keeping the high ground, but it looks like somebody is moving in, getting beamed out from his. Looks like north again. Or nope, this west. Oh man. Let me see here. Looking over at the chat here as Army is just trying to get some more materials in here, playing the circle. Trying to get those easy placements. Still only 4 people left. There's been a lot of fighting, but no elims as of yet. Oh man, Apple, he legit tracked me. Oh man. I'm kind of curious on this play with Army. Of course, he's just trying to get material, but he's taking out the structure for the bridge itself. I mean, he's closing in on that max brick material right now. Oh man. This is when things are going to start getting interesting, because of course we've got Army Cole below under the bridge. Circle is going to be in there, but it looks like the rest of the players are up above. So he's going to have to make a build play to move up. But it does sound like somebody's above him. Ooh. Doesn't take much of the structure out, but it looks like he's going to start moving. Ooh, zone's even. Oh, wow. He's still safe under here. And somebody does build. Ooh, here we go. Little aggro push. Knows that somebody's under. Nobody in the slips. Ooh. He's trying to duck hunt. He's trying to go for hunting. It looks like that person is just barely out of zone for him. Ooh, but he does push in on him. Does pass him. Now he's back under the store under. Interesting play here. I kind of like that. Knows he can't build anymore because the wire's in the way unless got somebody. Oh no. He's trying. I'm telling you guys, he's trying. It's 37 shield break 37, and Studio gets taken out in the air trying to make a play. Studio, come on. I know what you were going to do. I know what you want to do. Sneak up on this man. Break his structure out from under him. I know you want to. I know I'm not supposed to say stuff like that, but I want to see something like that, but I guess not. Looks like he was smart enough to take the wire out. Get a quick little build. Knows there's somebody under him. Three people remaining, and Shadow just landed near him. Oh, no. Oh, Sparky gets Shadow, the Shadow of Studio. Oh, brings him out to level 220 pump. Oh, three people remaining. Oh, Army cool with the. I don't know if that was luck or skill, but that was scary for him. Almost got fully limbed out. Used the rest remaining of his splashes. Does have full shield now. Does have a half shield remaining and some smalls. Some small chugs. This is when things are starting to get intense. Unibeam above, trying to break out stuff. Two people remaining. One Shadow. 1v1 battle. The last person is above him, and we do have the Midas Shadow breaking out and coming in for him. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No. I mean, to be fair, with how we're doing the elims, even if you are a shadow, your death is your placement. So that means Troster is number one. So Troster takes it. That was, I mean, oh man, I don't, I, I, it's interesting with when it comes to the zombies right now, or the shadows, with the Fortnite event. That was. Ooh, it looks like we're getting some lag on the stream here too. I do apologize, guys. Checking out here, making sure everything's back up and running. Looks like we had a bit of a lag. Let's see what's going on here. But as of course, that was insane. That storm, the storm fight at the end. Of course, we had one of the shadows pushing in on Army, pushes him out. Oh man. Ooh, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. We are getting a bit of a lag here. I know I did notice it earlier, so we do apologize to everybody. But that was insane. Oh man. But it looks like we're going to be getting into the next game here. Getting everybody set up. That was insane. That was I'm I don't know. But it looks like we're still getting some lag here. Oh, RNG Brennan missed check-in by 5 minutes. Oh, you hate to see it. Let's see what's going on with everything right now as far as... I think we might be better now. I think we may had a little bit of a mishap with the settings as far as FPS drops. So I do apologize, everybody, but we are getting set up into the next game here. I mean, I'm Troster taking that first place, if I remember correctly. Like, we had people actually coming in with their shadows and getting elims or just putting people on edge. Oh, man. But just losing themselves in zone. Ugh. I mean, of course, like I said, when it comes to placements, we go off of the people that get eliminated as they are going into, as soon as they get elimed and they're back and they're in shadow mode, that is their placement itself. So you got to keep that in mind when it comes to it. But that's, oh, wow, that one. I'm hurt on it. But it looks like we're getting people into the next lobby here. Oof. But got the queue up, waiting for everybody to join back in. But I don't know about you guys, like that was insane. I know we didn't have RAM in there. Of course, having the power issues that I mean, my hands on my heads because it's just like I know the pain when it comes to power outages and things like that because there's nothing you could do about it. But it just hurts to see. It's just it hurts my soul. But I mean, we had a couple names in there. We had Twister popping off. We saw Llama popping off as well early, getting a lot of elims. I mean, placement points are always good, but when it comes to elims, those elims can make a huge difference if you don't place because you can still get enough points as placement points. 4 points a kill. It makes a difference. I mean, like I was saying earlier, it's kind of I don't know. Shottle, I'm hoping Shottle pops off this game because Shottle has popped off in the past. But like I said, first game is usually the one that he gets popped off and then he gets put on his A game. It looks like we're just waiting on one person. Man, and I see Army Cool in the chat here. Hi, Army. You are something else. You are something else, Army, with that name. I was told before, and Shottle Shottle is trash. I am interested to see how that one goes. Oh, but Tigress. Alrighty, it looks like we've got everybody in the cool. I hate how all you need is a good game and you take first. I mean, it's usually how it is. But looks like we're getting ready to jump into the next game. Of course, this is game two. Game two of the NA West until we go into NA East. And that's when I'm going to see things really pop off, because that means all the East Coast people are going to be running off of that 2030 ping. That's when we start to see a lot. But of course, we're jumping into the bus again. I'm a sicko mode these kids. Oh, Army. That's what I like to see. Of course, it's going to be north side of the map again. That's the easiest way to do it. When it comes to it, everyone is popping off, hopping out of the bus, thanking the bus driver. But of course, we're still waiting for our lovely bot here. Get in. Sadly, of course, we still need to, once landing safely, we have to sadly kill ourselves as a shadow. So we have to find somebody to safely end our life, I guess, is what would be the thing with our bot. But of course, I did see some things might be popping off over at Stark. We did see a few people land over at Stark Industries. Alrighty. Of course, seeing my lovely mug here. I do apologize. I'm trying to get ourselves eliminated here. Oh, looks like we're not finding anybody to. Oh, can we get eliminated by the? I think our bot is trying to get eliminated by Stark's. Stark robot eliminates. Oh, Stark bot eliminates our bot here. Looks like we've got Army Cool. Army Cool is our spectator right now. Looks like he's got the extra movement from a fish right now here. Just trying to get some early materials, early building materials, wood. Still trying to get some guns in. Does have the bandage bazooka, a green AR, and a green pump. Not looking too bad. Does find some small chugs. Drops the bandage bazooka. I mean, I can't hate on him for it. It's a smart thing to do. Don't see a whole lot of people running the bandage bazooka. Getting some candy, getting some shields. Ooh, back up to 80 shield, almost there. 85 shield, 90 shield. Let's see if we can get that 100%. Oddly placed gnome in the bathroom. It looks like right now we're just hanging out here looking at the kill feed right now. We've got 12 people remaining and no ghosts, so we already lost a player and their shadow and also got eliminated as well. Oh man, I'm kind of upset I missed that. I'm curious who that was. I mean, right now, of course, we're just waiting on this man getting all the materials he can. I'm hoping to see some type of action, some type of push. Alrighty, does find the last shroom to put him over at 100. Still just light material building. Nothing extravagant going on so far as weapons as well. Does have a green sub, green AR, and a green pump. Still looking. I think that is a blue pump and a blue sub, or is that? Looks like he's just gonna hang out and just max out on build materials for wood and hang out here. I'm kind of interested to see how this is gonna play out. He is on the edge of the circle outside of zone. Oh man. The fact that this man is building out in the open and he doesn't see anybody, no one sees him. Of course, there is a light fog going on in the map to go with the spooky little event going on here. I mean, no kind of jump scares or anything like that, but I mean, oh, I think I hear another set of footsteps here over at Pim's area. Pim's technology area over here. I thought I heard another set of footsteps. I think this is when we're going to start fighting again. Does wall off to keep some type of security, so he does have that ear if somebody breaks it. But there is indeed somebody here. And they're right on his wall that he built on the hole, which is smart. That's what he wanted. He wanted to keep some type of security. Ooh. What's he gonna do here? He's trying to third person over the shoulder. Oh, and he's got his eye out for somebody. Oh no, Tigress! No! No! Oh no! Did pop a peppermint for extra movement, but does get Shadow. No! And he's already looking around too. Now the fog's even deeper. Field of vision is a little worse now. I think I may have caught Shadow slightly on the edge of Pim. Look like he's gonna build to climb up to take the slip. Is he gonna go further? And it looks like he's just gonna hang out still on the edge of zone. I mean, safe place, safe thing to do. Just to hang out. Still keep on the move. Of course, keep your head on a 360 swivel. I mean, now that fog is up even more. Ooh. Pops all of his peppermints to pick up that half shield. Now, Robot is now speeding through. And we got Kanu in the chat as well. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see some more action. We got 11 people, 1 elim. Shadow is being smart, and he has not died yet in a shadow. Looks like he's playing the waiting game. He might be watching somebody. He might be watching Army. I mean, you never know. It looks like he's just staying on top of his candy game, picking up peppermints, getting that extra movement speed so he can move further through. And the extra jump height as well here. That fog really does make a difference when it comes to everything. But it looks like Shadow. Oh no, Ram does take out Tigrish. No. Oh no. Tigris. I'm saddened. I'm saddened by everything. But Shadow takes out Arctic Gameplay somewhere in the map. PL Ram takes out Sparky. Takes him out with the drum gun too. Shadow Midas's drum gun. I'm curious where all this fighting's going on. Of course, if anyone's aware when it comes to Shadow does like to fight over an Shadow getting taken out in front of him, so he's got an idea. Twister takes out Sparky's ghost. Oh. You panicked. Yeah, it looked like you did. It was a sound horn kind of game where you really had to listen to the footsteps, but it's sad to see. Gameplay loses his shadow as well. He knows somebody's down here. Oh, I hear a car in the distance. Shadow takes out YouTube Blitz with the pump with the shotgun. Shots out in the distance. This is making things real spooky now. This fog is extremely thick now. Oh, someone just recently built, but there's no one to be seen. 8 people remaining. 1 shadow. Casting. Huh? Oh yeah, it's just yeah. I'm trying to see what's going on here. He was trying to hunt people down. He hears the shots out in the distance, but I mean, there's a bunch of candy, so there was fighting over here as well, of course, with the old remaining builds. Apple in a bag gets YouTube Blitz Shadow. Shadow now removed. Does get some peppermint candies, get that extra movement speed again. I don't know. This is interesting. He heard all those shots, all that fighting, and you hear it in the distance again. I'm telling you, it's like a Michael Myers type of feeling right now. Oh, but he does finally get Twister on the screen. Takes out Ram. No. Oh, does get a little fight battle. Oh, does take out Twister in the end. Let's see if Ram comes in to try and get this elim. He is full shield and health. Sadly, I'm not sure how the damage is. Oh, does find a gold pump and and there's a shadow on him. Does get some hits on him, but gets the full pump in the air. Oh no, Twister. Oh, you can hear it in my voice. That was Oh man. But of course, anyone that is looking in the chat right now, Kanu has graciously helped us out here. Brackets are currently up for game 1, as you can see with placements, but we are still watching out for game 2. Looks like he heard some shots out in the distance here. He's hunting down again. I'm curious to see how he plays this. He's trying to be a little sneaky. Of course, the fog is kind of lifted. Not as bad as for the field of vision, but of course, still can't see very far out. Does find some remains of builds. Does hear somebody jumping. I do love the aspect with the light tower. Does really make a difference when trying to see. It looks like Armicle's just trying to keep movement up, jumping up and down so nobody gets easy beams on him, or at least he can be aware of what's going on around him. Man, does have the Midas drum gun. I believe he picked that up from Twister, who took out Ram. Now we're just honestly just a waiting game. He does get to hang out a little bit, take a little bit of a breather. That is sitting on purple AUG, gold pump, and then of course the Midas drum gun. Interesting play. I wonder if he's doing that to try and goat people or bait people into knowing that he's over there to make some type of a fight. But he does hear. Oh, I can't. My eyes are. I didn't even see that. Wait. Oh. Oh, we got somebody on the hill in front of him as well. Ooh. Does get beamed down a little bit. Let's get those small chugs in, get that full shield back up. Crash dummy. Oh, no. Is Army Cool going to get knocked on this? He was getting beamed out in the air. Ooh. Does get tagged for 33 damage or 23 damage. Now it's just a guessing game, shooting in the bush. Smart play. I'm liking this. Does take it out to keep an eye out. But he lost him. Oh, 61 tag on the shield. Oh, no, Studio. I had a feeling it was you. I recognize the skin. 4 HP. Oh, it just hurts. It hurts to see it. Studio had it. Oh, but he's coming back. Studio's coming back with a vengeance. He is not happy. Oh. My Army takes him out anyway. I'm curious how this player is. I know there was one up on the hill towards the southwest area. I wonder if they're third partying, just watching. Top 5 remaining. Ooh, some bandages. The man is in need of some bandages right now. 4 HP. Oh. Of course, the bandages does, I believe, max him out at 75 HP, so he is back up from that 4. Well, but it looks like he's going to top off completely, eat himself some, it looks like some cabbage. I believe that's some cabbage. I'm not a partaker in the cabbage itself, but I mean, to each their own when it comes to healing themselves. Shottle does take out OG Purple. OG Purple. Oh, another OG name. Oh, I wonder if this is Shottle. No. Does not get the beam. Tries to AUG burst him. Oh, and he's got his eyes set on him now. Wonder if that person might just have a sniper rifle. Might have a bolt action. Third personing around the wall. Does make him play. Trying to move around. Push it into zone while keeping an eye out. Somebody is actually under him as well over by the beach. 2 teams fighting. Oh, nope. Looks like a shadow. OG Purple shadow. Oh no! Double 29 tags, no shield. Army Cool's making a play. Oh! 24 shield tag did get some shield back. Oh no. Oh! Troster! I'm sorry, guys. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt my. That actually, like, that was nasty. Oh, gets a 32 tag on him, but Troster. Oh no, Troster. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that was done to you like that. Man, Army Cool is on a bit of a tear today. He is not playing. It looks like somebody is keeping him on his toes as well. Pushed in from the water onto the beach itself. Does have all of the walls to save him right now. Maxed out wood and maxed out brick materials. So no matter how many times they break out that wall, he has enough time to just keep building. I think I hear a shadow around here as well. See how this plays out. Looks like the tower above him out towards the south is who's shooting at him. Or maybe not. No, we got somebody on his right. Somebody in front of him as well. Oh, man. The final three in a bit of a triangle. Oh, it looks like they're starting to move closer. Oh, no. They're trying to party up on this man. The disrespect. Come on, you guys. I get it. Oh, wait a minute. Was that a shadow out in the background? Is this Shadow? Is Shadow's trying to make a play? Whoever is in front of Army right now, there is a shadow behind the big tree directly. Oh, and he knows. Oh. Oh. Does get a little care package out in front of him, still keeping an eye out for the person in the water. Of course, they don't really have to move much. It looks like a little just 42 tag. It does get tagged back for 41. And now he's focused, trying to break out his structure. Waiting on this next zone to close in, see where this pushes through, because this is when we start seeing more action, more fighting. That's what I want to see right now. Come on, you guys. Oh! Troster takes out Apple back in the shadow. Oh, man. Apple in a bag gets taken out by Troster. Is there... Wait. Is he trying to make... Ooh. Interesting play with the jump pad. Oh, he's trying to break out the structure, but this player's being really smart, making some support structures on the wall, for the floor below. Smart play. Words. I can't use words right now. Troster was not happy. Oh. Does have the splashes. One left. Some small chugs. 87 shield and 100 HP in a dream. This zone is now starting to get smaller. Nobody has Unibeam. Oh, this is what I like to see. Aggro pushes. Build fighting in its prime. Come on. He's quick on the edits, quick on keeping them on their toes. Jump pads, tries to get above him, but he does build a staircase to block him. Interesting. Is this a jump pad battle now? Oh. Does get tagged for 26. Oh, 8 HP. 8 HP. Get those splashes. This man is scared. He's put on his toes now. He has no time to shield. Does get a 64 tag on the shields, though. What is going on? Oh. Oh! Purple! Oh! I thought the shadow of purple was the one that just eliminated him. I don't know. Like, whew. Shottle came back. Shottle came back with a vengeance. Was not happy that he got eliminated so early. Comes back with a tear with a bunch of elims. Whoo wee. Whoo, buddy. Oh, you guys. In studio, I saw 4 HP. I mean, it was just a matter of who had the more shield. My hands are on my face because I saw that and I was like this the whole time. I mean, it was, oh man. But I mean, game 2, Shottle said it. He was going to come back with a vengeance and pop off. Oh man. But of course, like Kanu put in the chat there, if everyone's still around, battlefy.com/GameSync. That's where we're going to see the brackets of everybody and what's going on as far as the tournament today. Oh man, that was intense. Looks like right now, as we look over in the chat here, as we just take a breather from that one. I mean, whoo! I mean, Shadow coming in. Game 2 is not a failure, but is a failure. It's a character building game for me. I mean, I feel it. That's how it is. That's how it is with those arcs, man. Like, you might have a redemption arc, but of course, there's still some building in there. I mean, you gotta keep that in mind. But Shottle, I mean, you were a man of your word. You came in and you were popping. I kept seeing your name just putting people back into the shadow realm and then just eliminating them from the shadow realm. Whew, boy. I can't even be mad at that. That was, oh. Let's see what we got going on as far as standings. So right now, before that round, Troster was in first place, 62 points. Army Cool right behind him, 54 points. Like I said, Army Cool popped off a bit. I don't know if you guys see on the brackets there, of course. You can type into the chat, !bracket, and the brackets will pop up there. But Army Cool popped off 6 kills last game. The game before, game 1, walking out with 54 points. Sparky, third place, 20 points with 2 elims, sitting at 28. We got Twister, new name. Sparky and Twister, new names. Fourth place, 5 points, 25 points overall. Elims, he got 5 elims. So, of course, didn't get a whole lot of points when it comes to it when he placed 5th place, but I mean, that doesn't matter. He got 5 elims. That's 20 points right there. That puts him up 25. That's a place over 5th place or 4th place already. And they got OG original. I said OG Llama, but original Llama, the original Llama. Of course, only one placement point, but 4 elims, 17 points, and then TTV Studio. He placed fourth in that first game and got eliminated, but got no elim, so you only got 10 points. So that's what I'm trying to say. When it comes to it, you gotta get those elims, even if you're as a ghost. I mean, I'm looking at chat, apple in a bag. That was crazy. A ghost. I can't believe a ghost killed me. I'm, bro. I I was not expecting somebody to push you like that as a ghost. I saw as we were spectating Army, he was shooting at you, but in the end, it was a shadow, and I'm putting my head down to you right now because it was like that's eh, it just hurts. And as I'm looking here, oh man, I think Appleback, yeah, I believe you were third. We do have, of course, Kanu keeping an eye out for everybody as far as placements, and we do have a second person as a bit of a spectator helping us out here. Whew, alrighty. But it looks like right now we're just still waiting for Kano to get the leaderboards set up here. But of course, this is when things start to get interesting. This is when we go to the NA East. This is when things pop off. We start going NA East, and we start seeing those players really start to pop off. But of course, we're just getting the lobby set together, getting everybody the custom code here to go ahead and get set up for the next game. Game number 3. Looking over at the chat, I killed the shadow at least. You, you helped me kill Ghost Army Apple. Yeah, he was helping out. I'm a little upset with you two. I was watching you two. I'm watching you with that little. It wasn't a team, but you both were taking advantage of one person shooting at each other. That was a sad game. I got shot in my back and attacked by a ghost. Yeah, you were not having a good time in that one, Apple. It was a bad time for you. But I mean, this is when you get to pop off because of course the ping, maybe that ping would have helped you being able to spin around, get that little quick boom off the shadow and being able to build up to save yourself. But now we're on NA East. So we're about to see things pop off. Of course, you saw Shadow. Shadow is East Coast, and he still popped off. So this is when things are going to get real interesting. Yeah, I took advantage. I mean, I feel it. I mean, if you see somebody just beaming off on the side and you're looking, you're like, I can third party this kill. I mean, you got to take advantage of it. You got to get what kills you can and get what points you can. But I saw the little fight back and forth. Man, it looks like right now we're just hanging out. Of course, Kanu's going to be getting the next round of the leaderboards updated here. Oh, man. Looks like right now we're just waiting for everybody to get queued back up, getting everybody the corrected code. Oh, Army Cool saying, I'm sorry, Shadow. I mean, was not expecting it to be Shadow inside Pim's area. and he was trying to keep an eye out, looking up at the top hole. Of course, there's only 3 ways to get into the underground tunnels, and he was keeping an eye out, but in the end, it hurts. Man, this is getting interesting. People are, of course, we get some slow areas, of course, with the number of players we got on the map when we're only doing the north side of the map. We're not always going to get fights, but of course, everybody that lands in certain areas, you gotta keep that in mind as well. There might be some things popping off early, but this is when we're going to see. Oh man, this is when we're going to see things really. I'm just like, I'm pumped. I'm like, I don't know if you only can see my shoulders right now, but I'm pumped. I'm like ready. Oh. Oh man. In Army, I killed you. LOL. Apple in the bag. I'm sad I choked there. I mean, it was kind of a panic moment. I can understand. I would have done the same thing, freaking out. I mean, you were getting beamed in the back by somebody shooting you, and then you had somebody swiping at you in front of you, and you had to focus on one or the other. But man, look at Shadow. Look at Shadow coming up with the big the wise words, the Confucius say kind of words. I don't see failure as failure. I see it as learning. That's the right mentality when it comes to this kind of stuff, because failure isn't failure. Failure is you learning from it. I agree with that. I like that. I like that. That's some wise words right there from the awakened tigress, aka Shadowstorm of Hearthstone. But it looks like right now we got the queue up again in the east. Just waiting on a couple more stragglers to get in here. Of course, again, for new people, if there are any new people hanging out in here, my name is Bear. I will be the solo caster. I am the mug here that you will be seeing most majority of the time. But we're sitting on Synchronicity number 9. Number 10 is next week. Registrations are open. You should be able to see it over at battlefy.com/GameSync. Should be able to see everything up there. But I mean, the next, like I said, next week is when we're gonna see things pop off. I think because, like I said, right now the prize pool right now is only $25, unless we've had some straggler donations. But next week is when we might be throwing in some more money. We might see some more donations. Of course, I might throw in a couple. I might throw in a couple 20 there, make that little prize pool a little bit higher, make people really fight for that first place, for that last synchronicity of the year. But I'm seeing here Apple Bag talking, agreeing with Army Cool, the Shadow should die, but in a video game. Let's go ahead and say that real quick. But it looks like we're flying in here. Everyone is saying thank you to the bus driver. But of course, you are still looking at my my mug here as we wait for our bot to hop out and safely land to become a shadow. So then we can go in from here. But it looks like right now, as we're watching the bot, there actually are not many people going to Stark, which is interesting. But of course, I do apologize for having to stare at my mug when you guys want to watch the game itself. Of course, as you can hear from the music here, we do have some spooky music going on. Trying to get a shadow eliminated here so we can finally see some more. Alrighty. Let's see what we can go on here. Who are we spectating today? Oh, we get to see some OG Purple. Looking like he having a bit of a candy feast right now. Some num-nums. But here we go. This is it. 9 players, of course, without our bot, of course, as you can see in the screen, number 10. 9 players remaining. Getting some num-nums in there. I'm trying to think on what the name of those candies are. I think they're called dum-dums. He's getting some num-nums, some dum-dums. Oh, does get a little burst. Blue burst. Sitting on a green pump as well. Does have some peppermints for the extra movement speed. And looking at the witch's broom as well. Shottle takes out Twister early. Gets that early elim hunt. It looks like it was a 1 pump. Just a full... Took every pellet. Oh, no. Twister is a name I'm kind of digging right now. He's making plays. He's playing smart, but... Let's see if he makes any plays as a shadow here. Looks like he does pop off one of the peppermint patties here, or peppermint mints. Get that extra movement speed. Taking advantage, getting some materials right now. Doesn't see anybody in the vicinity, really. But of course, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of vision. With the Fortnite event going on right now, there is a bit of a fog out in the open, so you do have a lessened field of view. But I mean, not much to do about it. I know going into towns, that's when you start to see the fog really come in. Let's see what he got going on here. Takes the witch's broom to come over. Takes advantage of some extra material building. Finds an XP coin. Oh, and of course, I think he knows that we're spectating him, so he does try and throw a little bit of dancing in there. Sitting on some small chugs, does have a mini as well as a pump. Looking on some decent material right now. Hanging out. He is well in within the zone, so of course he's just really, like I said, just hanging out. Getting easy materials. See what he tries to do here. Being up on the mountain next to Auto Shop. Man. I'm really curious. Of course, earlier we did see a couple people popping off, getting knocked out early, but since then, been real quiet. Does take advantage, uses the witch's broom to be able to fly back in. Pops another peppermint to get some extra movement speed moving in. Sees a half chug off in the distance. Let's hope it wasn't a bait. Doesn't look like it. Nobody's been around here. At least they're not showing that they've been here. Kind of curious. I want to see this game. I want to see Ram. I want to see Ram pop off a bit more. And of course, I want to see Apple in the bag. Apple in the bag. He been making some good plays, some good movements, being smart about his engagements. Of course, the last game he did kind of have a bad luck with going in on it because, of course, he was kind of third partied by a shadow. I kind of want to see Apple push off on this. And Llama. Llama was another name I've come to familiarize with. Making some moves, making some plays. Interesting on these edits here. Of course, with the animations with the golf club pickaxe, does sound like he's taking a nice little swing with the driver. Nice little animation, little sound effect if anyone's familiar, plays golf. I mean, right now the man is looking good on materials as far as wood, getting all the extra metal material he can, but that fog is really coming in now. He's not going to really be able to see, but Shadow. Oh no, Shadow! Oh, Shadow's got Iron Man's Unibeam. He does take out Army. Shadow takes out Shadow is trash. No! Oh no! Let's see if he can get his revenge as a ghost. Let's come on, Shadow. Shadow push. Shadowy limb. Sounds like there might be a shadow around him. Hearing it off in the distance. Man, bit of a slow start for the game itself. Watching him, of course, getting to see some OG purple on the screen. A little slow, but I mean, can't hate on it. Does find a slurm jug, I should say, or canister, however you want to say it. Able to top off a little bit. Oh, looks like he does get the pop off on his shields as well. Full top off on everything like that. Back up to 100. Right now, it's just a waiting game. And everyone that is watching or is looking, Kanu has posted up in the chat. Brackets have been updated for game 2. We will take a look at that at the end. But Ram actually takes out Army's Shadow with the Shadow Drum. Ram has the Midas Ram, or the Midas drum gun. I cannot talk today. Whole lot of talking. Can't use words. Things are popping off. Things are going off. And I just forget how English works. Looks like he's topped off on wood. So, of course, when you try and pick up wood material, when you're at full 999, it just pops onto the ground. Oh, I hear a car off in the distance. Right across the river. Does keep an eye out. Doesn't give away his position. Smart play by OG Purple. I mean, that is the play you want to make. Of course, you've got to get into circle, but you don't want to give away your position, because if somebody gets into that zone before you, they can gatekeep you. And of course, with people that aren't aware, gatekeeping, of course, that's just keeping somebody in the zone while you are on the border and just not allowing them to push in. That is a go-to strategy for a lot of players, and I can't hate on it because I do it as well. Easiest way to get people knocked out early so you get into that higher placements. But it looks like right now it's just hang out. Does find some more chests here. Finds himself another half chug. I'm liking it. I do love the movement that they added with the witch's broom. makes things so much easier. You don't, of course, you don't leave behind a trail of builds giving your position away. There is, of course, the audio cue of people if they are in the near vicinity, but the audio cue might not be as bad compared to leaving some half walls or some stairs leading up somewhere. Oh, I think he might take advantage here. There are a lot of fishing spots here. Might take advantage and do a little bit of fishing. Of course, all the fishing spots are. Ooh, what a beautiful cast. Oh, but he is getting shot at. Oh, shots coming in from his north. Does take the witch's broom, pushes himself away from it, not trying to get eliminated too early. Of course, if he gets eliminated now, that'd be 7th place, no placement points. And he doesn't have any eliminations that we've seen so far. At least this round, so that's not something we want to see him get knocked out too early. The name of the game for him right now is just trying to stay into that top 5 placement. Looks like right now he's just hanging out. Just chilling. Might be doing a little bit of a sound horn. I mean, not much. We'll go into whisper mode right now. Just not much to do when it comes to it. Nice ominous spooky winds. Can't really hate on this right now. It's kind of peaceful. Kano in the game chat or in the Twitch chat. Shh, don't get jump scared. I mean, if anyone's listening right now, I could hit a jump scare, but I'm not going to do that to you because I've dealt with a lot of that too much. Oh, Army Cold dead. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother. I saw Shadow got his revenge on you. I think the reason why Purple is doing this, and I'm not 100% if this is a strategy he's going with, but he's re-editing his builds to give the audio cue that there's somebody here so he can fight. But I'm not 100% if that's what he's doing. I mean, it is a strategy and it is a good strategy. Ooh, Ram drums out Tigress. No. Does get him with the Midas drum. Shadow is out again. Oh, 6th place. Oh, no. Shadow. Or no, 7th place. Sorry. 6 players remaining. Let's see if Shadow tries to make some type of play at least. I think this is what he's doing though, with the edits, doing re-edits and things like that. Oh no, tries the witch's broom but does fall short from it, but of course he could just build. Oh, Shadow, I'm sorry, brother. I was rooting for you. I hadn't seen your name. You did last longer. That is good. That was one thing I was going to point out. You did last. You did take 7th place. Oh, somebody's around. He does hear some specials. Find some material. Does find a small chug and some crash pads. Oh, and looks like he doesn't take the crash pads instead. Shadow, I actually challenged somebody in final game. Redemption arc. Sorry. Redemption arc time. Ooh, studio. Whoa, studio shotguns. PL Ram. Ooh. 5 players remaining. 1 shadow. PL Ram. Let's see if he tries to make him play for his shadow. Oh. See if he tries to get the Ram. Oh no, he tried, but Studio does get the shotgun on Ram again. Does not allow him to get any type of revenge. Ooh. Sounds like somebody is near him. Shadow takes out Apple in a bag. Is that the Stark Gauntlets? Is that what I'm hearing? I don't. Is that Shadow in the distance? Or is that just one of the AI robots I'm hearing in the distance? I think I saw one flying by. The music is getting so epic right now. So spooky. 4 players remaining. Oh, yep, it is one of the AI bots. It's like right now he's just hanging out. Keeping his head on a 360 swivel. Trying to get all the material he can, just keeping everything as his own edits. Good strategy. Good strategy. But he does have to get moving. So it looks like he's just replacing the material he just got with his own. Interesting. Interesting strategy. I mean, he's got 45 seconds until the next zone pushes in. There's only 4 players, so assuming he's gonna be the straggler, which is not good. That's not what we want to see. Is you be the last person to move in the zone and everyone's gonna keep an eye on you. What the? Um, that's a new one I haven't seen in a while. Santa's sleigh just gave me a little bit of a heart attack with that little animation sound. Interesting. Oh, I kind of like this play. I'm kind of liking this. He is building himself, I think, around the slip to get the placements, and if somebody starts to shoot at him, he will be able to at least fly in, keep the upper hand, and see what's going on around him. If that's the strategy he's going with, which I 100% agree with. That's something. That's a 300 IQ kind of play, I think you. But he does hear some shots in the distance. He's trying. Interesting. Oh, I think that's Shottle. I see Stark's rifle being shot off in the distance. Oh, now he's brought an attention to himself, Purple. Gotta be careful there. You start shooting, you started bringing your attention. Oh, so I'm liking to see he's making some moves, getting some push into the circle. There is a half chug over to his right. I don't know he saw that or even cares. I know right now he does have 3. Oh, shots above him. I think this is Shottle. He does have Stark's Unibeam. Oh, no. Gets a 90 tag on the shield. Oh, no. Escapes to run right into another player. But he does have the half chug, so he is going to be able to get back up to full shield. And with how close this player is, I expected him to push, but I mean, it is pretty. It does give away the audio cue when you are drinking one, at least. So, but I mean, I can't hate on it. I mean, they're all trying to go for placement points. They're trying not to be eliminated too early. But this is when things start to get a little hectic now. Oh, but Studio takes out Shottle. Oh, he's trying to play it smart. Looks like he's trying to make the right moves when it comes to engaging. Looks like right now he's just trying to go for placement points. He's in 3rd place. Studio is up top. I'm curious who the 3rd is. Shottle is. It's an upset for everybody seeing that Shottle gets eliminated. Oh, unibeaming in plain sight and died. Ooh, you hate to see it. I mean, he is pretty cocky when it comes to unibeam pushes or unibeam just structures out in the open like that. Of course, when you unibeam, you are stuck in an animation, so you can't move. Looks like right now Purple is just using all of his metal material to make himself a nice little spot for safety. I think I may have saw a shadow in the distance as he was looking through his wall being completed. Oh, and there's a unibeam. 70. Oh, there's the shadow. Shadow's trying. Zone right on his toes as well, right on his little toesies. Oh. Looks like the shadow that landed on top of him is getting shot out. Oh! No! Don't do it! Where'd he go? Oh, and Studio takes out Shadow's Shadow. Whew, that was a little bit of a tongue twister trying to stay fast. Oh man, 3 players remaining still. Studio up top, OG in the bottom. Does have that last half chug to put him up to 90. This is all he has left. He has no more meds, no more shields. Circle is slowly pushing in, and he's just trying to keep everything on top of him. But he has to make some kind of play. Unibeams his entire structure away. Oh. Looks like he's trying to make a play, break out some floors, make somebody fall down to his level. I like it. I like it. That ghost, though, Kanu, I agree. That ghost was scary. He almost, if he was able to get a couple more swipes in, he would have taken out purple. Man, I think that Studio who just has an eye out for purple right now, not allowing him to get any type of positioning right now. It looks like these walls are his own when it comes to edits. Oh, catches him in the mid build. 20 shield tag. Oh, he's trying to break out, but he's keeping the edit up to get that one pump. No! Troaster gets a double. Wait, what? Oh, he was in the edge of the zone. Studio takes the first place. It was Troaster. No. Oh, no. When me and Shadow are dead, this is what happens. I mean, you're not wrong. You guys do make things a little bit interesting, but Troaster is another one to keep an eye out for. And Studio now, like I said, Studio and Apple are 2 names that I'm kind of starting to like a lot more. They're new to the tournaments, but they are making a name for themselves. Studio especially making a name for himself right now. Whew. Whew. That was whew. Whew. I know I'm looking around a lot and I'm ooh, ooh. It's dirty and nasty. Man. Oh man, it looks like we're down to the last game here, but of course I do believe we have, like I said, Kanu, while that game was going on, did not upgrade the brackets. It looks like right now, as we are waiting for game number 4, sorry. Army Cool in first place, 60 placement points, 13 eliminations, 112 points right now. The big man on campus. This next game, though, or this last game, you might put him on the edge when it comes to it. So, I mean, those numbers might be a big change. Shottle, of course, in second. TTV Shottle, 51 placement points, 10 elims, 91 points so far. Then we got Troaster as a cutie. Troaster, man was making some plays on that last game, sitting on 60 placement points, 5 elims, 80 points overall. Then we got Twister, number 4 HM Twister, 6 placement points. This man has 6 placement points, 7 elims, and he has 34 points. He is in 4th place just off elims alone. And then we got Sparky right behind him, and Apple in a Bag tied for fifth. Both of them 21 points placements, 2 elims each, 29 points together. Both of them are sitting at a tiebreaker for 5th. Whew. I mean, we're starting to see a lot of people, a lot of the same names making the top 5 brackets. Whew. Whew. Well, we got game 4. Game 4 is when we're starting to see everything. I think it's going to be a little bit slower, in my honest opinion, with how people are going to be playing. But it looks like we might have a second commentator popping in with us here. Of course, he won't be on the cameras. Of course, you'll still be seeing my mug. Of course, we could put like a little placement, a little emote, little picture, something in there, but we'll leave it dark for the time being, keeping him shadowy and mysterious for what's going on with the Fortnite nightmares. But Commandment, if anyone else is actually familiar with him, he did play in the Carlsbad tournament before, did place, I believe it was 3rd place, did walk away with one of the prizes. It was the lamp, I remember correctly, the LED lamp, which is kind of dope. He showed us some pictures of it and looked dope. Of course, you can change it to other color. Commandment, we can hear you. Of course, I was giving yourself a little bit of intro, but go ahead and introduce yourself to everyone that is talking or hanging out in the chat here while we get this next game started. Yeah, that's normally how it is with the Steam production right now. So if people are interested on getting in on this, I know right now Synchronicity is about to end next weekend for the rest of the year until we get things started up for the new year. But I mean, there might be some big tournaments coming up. But as far as Synchronicities, then what we've got going on, it will be the last one. But that is the one where everyone, I hope we see a huge turnout, because the prize pool is not going to be the normal prize pool. I'm thinking we might make something happen as far as the money wise. So it's definitely something to keep an eye out for. But if you are interested in trying to get into the stream production, helping out Kanu with admin work, or even you might get on the commentators with me, commentator table, reach out to Kanu over at our Discord, discord.gg/GameSync. Reach out to him, or even reach out to me. Of course, I'm also on the Discord there. I'm active if people are checking out me, talking to me, and things like that. So definitely reach out if you're interested. It's always something. We have a growing team that we're trying to constantly grow. Reach out to other games. But it looks like right now we're sitting at 8 players remaining for this last game. All later here, so we're going to be going ahead and starting in. Commandment, I know you've been watching. You've been helping Kanu out with some stuff. How you feeling? Who do you think is going to be trying to take this last game? Agreed. Yeah, those elims are definitely something to make a huge difference when it comes to placements, because you can pop off, get 5 or 6 elims, and you're already above 3rd place. Shottle was one popping off last game. This is the last game for NA East players, so all the majority of our players are on the East Coast, so they do make a bit of a comeback when it comes to it, because ping is everything in this game mode. Ooh. And pops off. It's always interesting when people say that, oh, bad ping, I'm on this region, but then they pop off on the region they're not on. Of course, here, course, you're still looking at my mug. Of course, you hear Commandment trying to get set up to spectate the next player, of course, in the shadow. Trying to get ourselves eliminated here so we can see who our next spectator in is. Ooh, Apple in a bag. We get to finally get some action with him. One of the new names, one of the new people we've seen in this tournament. I am digging his outfit, his axes. Exactly, yeah. It is nice to be able to spectate him. We have seen his name a lot on the kill feed as either eliminating or being eliminated, so the fact that we get to see some of his gameplay and play style. Interested to see how this plays out. But it looks like he's just south of Stark Industries circle here, so I mean he's still in the circle. Not too bad. I was seeing that. I didn't really see anybody, which is interesting because that's normally Shadow's play. Is he goes for Stark, gets the unibeam, gets Stark's gun and the repulsors, and then just goes from there. But that might not be the game today. That is true. He hasn't really been landing in his normals, but he has been getting, like you said, a lot of elims. So definitely, I'm definitely curious where he's been jumping. I mean, right now we're just hanging out. 7 players remaining. Nobody's been eliminated. No shadows. Honestly, like I'm always rooting for Shadow because Shadow's just would have been. He's been one of our just reoccurring players. He's placed top 2, if not at least top 2 in majority of our recent Synchronicity tournaments. But as I'm talking, I was gonna say Studlow. Studlow gets an elim on Army Cool, aka Shadow is trash. Studlow is. I thought it was Studio, but I'm glad you said it was Studlow. Studlow, I'm kind of pushing for him. Oh, and he double elims with the shadow. Army Cool tries to get him again, but does not. He falls short.
He's in top 3, which helps for him to win this.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see here. I'm kind of wishing we got to watch Studlow, but I mean, being able to watch Apple, I'm happy seeing him as well. I mean, Apple's just hanging out right now.
Yeah, no one's buying him.
Yes.
I'm kind of curious where TTV Studlow lands at, honestly. Because a few of the games at the beginning, he's been getting killed, which I don't know.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if how he's placing when it comes to it. Is he if he's following people in landing areas, or if he knows that a place is gonna pop off with multiple people. I am kind of curious because, like you said, we didn't really see anybody go to Stark's, but they might have, of course, landed short and then gone up there. But I kind of liking this bolty play. I don't really see a lot of people sniping in the Synchronicity tournaments, at least. I haven't seen it many times. Maybe less than 5 times.
Shadow could also be going for a different play. He could be landing like outside of Stark and then rotating in, looking for that little small beam and rushing him after.
That's what I'm thinking. He might be just changing up his strategy, not trying to make it obvious that he always goes there. Oh, does find some peppermints. Gonna pop them. Get that extra movement speed. Ooh, does find the witch's broom. Yep.
Oh, and drops it. He doesn't take it.
Interesting play. Interesting.
Oh, maybe he's not watching.
And as
no, he's not.
I'm looking over at chat. Kanu comments on Apple skin saying it's sick. I do like it. It's different from what we usually see with people. Of course,
I like
Shadow
the combo with the Deadpool katanas makes it work.
Yeah, better. Exactly. If he were to compete in the fashion shows, it does all work together, especially with the axes. It does give a little accent with the beam. Oh, I know who that is. That's Shadow. I recognize the skin. Oh no.
See if Shadow decides to rush him or not.
No, looks like he's hanging out, running away. Oh, he may actually be lower.
And Shadow takes out TTV Sudlow.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. This is when we start to see more interesting things pop off. Only 5 players remaining. Let's see if Studlow makes any type of play with his Shadow. Oh, and he hits us again.
I think the strategy with the Shadow, I think, is waiting till endgame and fighting a guy that is low and then just jump in his box and hopefully you get another point there for an elimination.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, it's harder to be aggro with a Shadow when you have no armor and you don't really have any weapons to fight with besides your hands.
Yeah.
That is the usual play. Of course, I play a lot of Warzone, and playing the zombie modes, it's never smart to just run at somebody as a zombie.
Looks like Apple's just looking for players to take a snipe at, hopefully to get a headshot, or even just to tag the Russian.
I would love. Well, it looks like a bit of a build battle over at Authority.
Here's that RPG. I don't think he knows where that came from.
Yeah, didn't see the stream from where it shot from or anything. I think there might be a Shadow on his right. I think I may have heard it.
Looks like TTV Settler didn't go for revenge on Shadow there. Playing it smart, hopefully to get some extra points.
Yeah, he's hanging out in zone. Or outside of zone, I should say, sorry, but at least for Apple, but I mean Studlow. I'm curious where they were fighting, because I mean he's probably just hanging out by a tree, hanging out in a forest. Of course, there's not really much of a fog going on right now. little curious with this play though. He's not really moving into zone.
He could be going back for that umbrella to try to maybe get further into zone faster.
True.
Or maybe, no, I think he's walking straight past it, actually. He could also go for a car, but let's see what play he does. Who do you think now is going to come on top since TTV Shudlow is a shadow now?
With Studlow being a shadow, I know we still have Troster, we still have Apple, we still have Shottle. Or no, Shottle. Did Studlow take out Shadow? I mean, Shottle.
Shuttle took out TTV Shudlow, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so we've got. Let's see, we got Troster. We have Tigress. We do have actual Shadow. We have. Wow, I don't know. I think it might be a Shadow Troster kind of game. But I mean, the fact that Shadow Awakened Tigress is still alive. He was talking about how he was going to make his redemption arc this last game. Try and make the placements. I mean, he is making placements. Oh,
OG Purple takes out Toaster.
Purple was the last one.
Apple in a bag finds TTV Shudlow.
Oh, yep. Finds a Shadow. Now being aggro, pushing out at him. But OG Purple takes out Troster. That Troster was who I was thinking was going to make it through. But it looks like OG Purple takes him out. 4 people remaining, 2 shadows. Oh,
Shottle takes out OG Purple, which wasn't his ghost actually.
Yeah, that was OG's first time dying. Now that's third. Whew. 3 people remaining. He took him out to keep him in 4th place. Not too bad, 10 placement points, but he did get some elims, so not bad.
3 people left, pretty big zone. There's also still the 3 ghosts. And no, ghosts can't fight against each other. Oh, and Shottle takes out Toaster. Which was the ghost. Oh, and Maddie. So.
Apple and Bag takes out Studlow's Shadow. It was trying to hide in 3rd person behind the tree, it looked like, but...
And Shottle takes out OG Purple's Shadow as well.
Yeah, I saw that. Now we have no shadows remaining.
3 players.
Oh, man. So we have Shottle, Apple, and Tigress. I still haven't seen Tigress get knocked.
And it also looks like, I think, with placement, it was Shottle who had maybe the most, and I think his closest competitors have been taken out.
Agreed, yeah. Army Cool was, like I said, he was number 1. Looks like right now it's just a waiting game. The circle is fairly large, so... I don't know. See where this plays off to. The fog is now starting to come in again.
And for cash, it's also 1st and 2nd, correct?
Yep. So for placements, 1st and 2nd place, 70-30 split.
So these Tigress and Apple in a bag are still fighting for 2nd, because I'm pretty sure Shottle is probably taking number 1.
I mean, Shadow might be someone I mean, Tigress might make a play to just hang out and let Apple in a bag and Shottle fight each other. Honestly, I think that might be something to see, because we haven't seen any knockouts from Tigress.
You could also kill both of their actual bodies plus the ghost, which gives them first place with extra eliminations.
That is true. I am kind of digging his glider, though.
The spider.
Yeah, that spider's kind of dope.
Someone just rifted right next to him.
Yeah. Where? I'm not seeing the dot.
Oh, he just went towards the left, actually. Looks like he's going out of zone instead of into zone.
I mean, I respect the play because, of course, kind of tells everybody that you're jumping through that rift, so now you got to make a play. But, I mean, Apple's got the high ground like no other right now. Is Army still in? Honestly, I don't... Maybe it's Army that we're thinking of. I thought Shadow... Oh, no. Army did get knocked out.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, I believe he did get knocked out. Because normally if Army usually jumps into the chat if he gets knocked out. Maybe he's still in. Now I've got myself questioning everything. I mean, Apple's got the and
Chartle kills Tigress. Yeah, it was Tigress.
It was Tigress that was left. Oh man, he gets the third place though. I gotta give it up to just Shadow. He was trying so hard to keep those placement points, and he got that third place. I give him kudos for that. 20 points placements right there.
Apple in the bag also did not see that fight, so he could be on the opposite side of zone.
Yeah, he might be up. Yeah, because there is the.
Oh, he sees the ghost.
Yep. Shadow's ghost. He doesn't get any tags on him though. Oh, does get a 31, 33.
Here we go. 2 more hits and he's gone. Kill point right there. Just has to jump on him.
Ooh.
There we go.
Shadow.
So Apple in the bag gets a second elimination.
Oh man, 2 players. Oh, and there's the Unibeam.
Shadow finds him. Oh, takes the rift, trying to put Tiger on him.
Man, what a keen eye. I could barely catch that.
Yes. It's like Shadow's trying to jump into his box.
Yeah, he's trying to make a play. Shadow with the top 3.
Oh, and it takes 21 falls.
Oh, but he does have his splashes. Ooh.
He also does have that triple point, but which could always leave him a disadvantage to a player with that triple. And the drum gun.
Oh, Shadow 9 HP. Oh.
And that is it for Apple.
That is Apple.
Which does give Shadow the win.
Yeah, he takes that last game. Apple in a bag. I'm happy to see him making that second place, but I mean, if we're really talking right now, everyone, it's, Shadow makes a play for third place in the end of it all. I mean, that's a kudos clamp right there. That is beautiful. Epic anime music plays. Man, that was...
So in that game, it looks like Apple in the bag got 2 eliminations, CTV Subway got 2, and Twitch Shuttle got 7 with that last elimination. And then OG Purple got 1.
Yeah, that one... I know brackets were updated for the third game. Shuttle, of course, up in first place now. But really, like, first to third place are literally minimal 3-point difference between each other. Shottle in first place, 61 placement points, 14 elims, 117 total points. Then we got Troster's Acuity, second place, 90 with 6 elims, 114 overall. And then Army Cole right behind him, 61 placements, 13 elims, 113. And then you got Studlow in fourth. It was 61 placements, 4 elim, 77 overall, and then Twister right there. But it looks like Apple fell short from Twister because Apple and Sparky were, I believe, they were tied for fifth, but he ended up getting overtaken by Twister at 35 and then Apple in a bag at 34. Man. I don't even that was close. I mean, Shadow almost took that second place, but I don't think that really matters. I think Shadow will take it.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to watch Apple in a bag, as you can see in chat, spectating me the whole game. I mean, we wanted to see you. I mean, of course, spectating, we don't really get to choose who we spectate. And you are one of the newcomers I was interested in seeing. You were making some nice plays, but Shadow, Tigress, making the third place push.
So who got second and first?
We are still waiting. Kano is still getting everything together, but it looks like with the numbers and what's placing, as he is telling us in a little side chat for everybody, it looks like in second place was Troster. Troster taking that second place. Standings are still being updated, at least with points overall. Oh no, here we are. Oh, buddy. Shottle, 111 points.
Wow.
Placements, just placement points, 20 elims. I think this is his highest elim tourney with 191 points. And then Troster right behind him, 95 placement, 6 elims, 119. That is a huge margin. Oh,
Probably
man.
could be one of his best tournaments for asynchronous.
Yeah, for Synchronicity, this is definitely his best placement or his best overall point so far. He destroyed this game. That's insane. I think his highest game 2 weeks ago was 14 elims, if I remember correctly. But I mean, I can't say I'm not surprised, but at the same time, there was a lot of action when it came to Shottle, Ram, Studlow. Oh man. But it looks like we've got the top players here up in the chat here. It looks like we're gonna go ahead and throw an interview up for number 2, Mr. Troster. Troster, are you here?
I am here. Hello.
Troster, how have you been?
Good.
That's good to hear. It's been a while since you've joined us for the Synchronicity, unless I missed you last week.
I was here last week, actually.
Oh yeah, so I did miss out on seeing you in there. I mean, how did you place on last week?
I believe I got 4th or 5th.
I mean, that's not bad. I mean, you still got the big names in here that are popping off and everything. I mean, so how did you feel coming into this one? I know you are a returner, of course, from Carlsbad, and of course last week.
I was actually really tired because of Halloween yesterday. I stayed up till like midnight, and so I was like, "How am I gonna do? I mean, I'm so tired. I'm gonna do badly." And I was like, what can I do to try and wake me up? I need to play.
I feel that. Yeah, I was up a little late last night as well. Had to wake up early, get some things together. I mean, oh man, are you I know you said tired wise. Were you confident at least? Do you think you were going to place higher than before?
Yeah, I felt pretty good.
It's good to hear. That's what I like. I mean, for people that are new, of course, we do have a lot of new names as far as people watching the stream and everything. Give them a little bit of an introduction of yourself, of course, name, where you're playing from, and things like that.
Okay, sure. My name is Ben. I live in Carlsbad. I play on PC, and I like to do like sports in real life, and I like to play Fortnite.
I mean, I respect it because are you a PC player that plays key and mouse? Or are you
Yes,
controller?
I am a keyboard and mouse player.
I respect it because there's a lot more that you can do on mouse and keyboard, of course, with control wise, but there are easier ways to do it with key with controller. So I respect it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, are you still? I think the last time I talked, are you still orgless? Are you not a part of anything?
I would like to say I am. I am kind of.
Oh,
I might in the future, like a month or so, I might be signing with someone.
oh, that's what I like to hear. Making
It'll be
making a
the
name.
first player on their Fortnite roster.
That's even. Oh, all right, all right. I see it. That's what I'm
Mm-hmm.
liking to see. See some names in a month or so. So that means we gotta keep an eye out. Do you have any type of socials or anything people can follow and keep an eye out for?
No, not really.
All right. I mean, of course, he might pop in because he is in the Discord, of course, the GameSync Discord. He might pop in there, and you might see his name change with a certain org, a different org acronym or something in front of it. So definitely keep an eye out. I mean, do you have anything you want to say? Any players, anything like that?
Not much I have to say, but I think I'm like I didn't think I was gonna get second. I mean, when winning the first game, I was like, yeah, I'll get like third, fourth, and then after doing so well in like those two and three, I was like, okay, I might actually do pretty good. And then I kind of did bad in the last game, but I was like, yeah, I'll probably get like third. And then when I looked at the leaderboard and I was second, I was like, what? No, second.
I mean, you were making plays. Of course, you didn't have a lot of elims, but you had the placements.
Mm-hmm.
So you were making up for just the points itself.
Yeah, that's mostly what I was going for. I was mostly trying to stay low, but get those high placements.
Well, I'm glad to see you making placements again this week. Of course, last week getting fourth, but hopefully we see you next week because that is of course the last synchronicity for the year. And of course, like I was saying in on the chat itself, we might be making this prize pool a little bit more interesting as far as making it a little bit more than normal. So definitely that 70-30 split on like $50-$70. That's gonna be nice. That's a nice little chunk of change.
Yeah.
But I will let you go then. Of course.
Okay.
The registrations, like I said, for Synchronicity number 10 is open, so definitely pop over there.
And then I'll be there.
I will see you next week then.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, and congrats on the placements. Shottle. Mr. Shottle.
What's going on?
The man, the myth, the legend that is Synchronicity's top dog, pretty much. How have you been today?
I've been good.
Feeling
you?
I mean, I'm feeling it. I mean, talking to Troster, I did stay up a little late. We didn't have a whole lot going on last night, but I mean, feeling it. I can't hate.
Yeah, I was out late last night as well.
I mean, it didn't show. I mean, the first game, like you said, you fell short, and then you just after that you came off the rip, just popping off.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, 20 elims, I think, is your highest elim so far for Synchronicity.
Really?
I think so. I think the week before, not last week, but the week before, I think it was 12 or 14 elims. And then this one, I think it's because of the shadows, the back-to-back shadow elims
that makes sense.
is what made you pop off. But I mean, still, I mean, that's 20 points. That's an extra 80 points just off of placements.
Yeah.
I mean, besides being, of course, tired from the lack of sleep or the late night, were you confident coming in today?
Yeah, I was pretty confident. I did see one guy. I think his name was Moss or Mass. His name it was like MAS, and I looked at his stats, and he was like top 1,000 and like competitive on NA West.
Interesting. Yeah,
And I
and
don't know why he left.
yeah, I didn't see him in the games after. I don't know if he made. I think I saw him in the Discord, but then he might have just not stayed for it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's understandable. I mean, are you still? I'll ask the same question I asked with Trost. Are you still orgless? Are you joining anybody?
Yeah. Nah, not yet. Just waiting to find the right team.
I mean, definitely making plays, of course. You are a
Yeah.
heavy arena player, so
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I was interested in, because this week's strategy, normally you would try and make a play for like Stark Industries to get the unibeam and stuff early, but we were noticing, at least with the bot, with where they were landing, you weren't going there as often.
No, the second game is the only game I didn't go there, is because it was still West, and I think there were a lot of people contesting, and I just didn't want to take the 50-50, so I went Steamy.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, because we, of course, that's your usual thing. Because most of the time we see you making those cocky but good unibeam plays, because your unibeam strats are kind of on key.
Yeah.
I mean, are we looking at any type of like future orgs? Do you have anybody that you're trying to look at, or are they looking at you? I mean, you
I
do.
don't know yet. I've been looking around. Some are interesting, some aren't, but yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know as soon as I get in one.
Oh yeah, is there any type of socials, like I said, with Troaster, and people can follow you and see your updates or anything like that?
Yeah, if they can just check out my Twitch, Shottle _. And yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's what I I know we did talk a little bit before, at least with it, so did get to see your stream setup, and I do, like I said, we did make comments on your icon, and it does look dope, at least if
Yeah.
reference to Pokemon. But I mean, do you have any closing words? Anything you want to say to any of the players? I know there was one player that was kind of trashing you with their name.
Yeah, Army. Army without name. That's all right though.
I mean, I can't hate on him. It's funny. It's all in good fun. Everyone's, of course, played with each other a lot now, but I'm liking it. I mean, well, of course, you taking first place. Prize pool was $25, so you get to walk away with $17.50, I believe, is what it is.
I think so.
Next week, are we going to see you again?
Yeah, pretty sure.
That's what I'm hoping, because, like I said, I'm telling Troaster, I know you're in here. Kanu and I were talking, and we might make the prize. Like I said, the prize pool might be a little bit larger than normal, since it is the last of the year. Yeah, get to walk away with a nice chunk of change. But I will let you go then, Shadow, and let you enjoy the rest of your Sunday with the winnings.
All right.
We will see you next week. No problem. Congrats on first. All right, everybody. As I'm looking over on the stream, it looks like the webcam kind of went down, so I do apologize. You are just listening to a voice of myself, but I mean, my mug isn't really that great to be looking at all the time. But we will be cutting the stream off here, letting everybody hang out for the rest of their Sunday, just to relax. All the winners, all the players, we do appreciate everybody. Of course, Synchronicity number 10 is up with registrations open over at battlefy.com/GameSync. Of course, you can see all the Fortnite postings as well as any other games that you're interested in playing. We see a lot of players playing Valorant, Call of Duty, Rocket League over in the GameSync Discord. You can go ahead and in chat, type in !Discord, as well as plug in over to the Discord itself by typing in discord.gg/GameSync. Also, with GameSync, the people that are making all of this great and everything going on, we have the actual website the GameSync.us. Definitely check them out. We are doing a whole lot of different things. You get to see Aggregati in his glory of everything that he's doing with his community. He's been with it for many, many years, doing a lot of interesting things, a lot of online birthdays. Just, of course, with people having birthdays going on, there's not a lot you can do as far as with everything going on and traveling. So it's an easier way to connect with everybody. Definitely check it out over there. And as well as events, future events that we got going on over at the GameSync website itself. So definitely check that out as well. GameSyncs.events. But my name is Bear. I was your solo caster today. Hopefully, we did have Commandment earlier on the mic. Of course, he did have a dip out there, but we will give him all the love, as well as giving Kanu all the love, Mr. Admin of the event. And please, if you are interested in joining in on the stream production team, like we were talking earlier with Commandment, Kanu definitely needs some help as far as when it comes to admin work, and myself too. So definitely reach out to Kanu over at the Discord, or even myself or Aggregati if you're interested. We're a growing team. We're trying constantly to bring more people in here, get them interested, widen their brains and their knowledge of everything that's going on. But we're going to go ahead and leave it off there. You all have yourself a great rest of your Sunday, and we will see you for Synchronicity number 10, the last Synchronicity of the year before we have any type of bigger events going on. But there might be some things in the works right now, some bigger tournaments. So definitely keep an eye out over at the GameSync events or just Discord itself. But again, my name is Bear. You all have yourself a great rest of your week, your day and week, and we'll see you next weekend. Peace.